What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Midweek is upon us. Happy about it. I've had a busy morning. I've had a really busy morning in my hair. I need to get a hat or something. My hair is just in my face. Happy hump day back. Happy shoulder day, guys. No, I did chest yesterday. I should probably do legs today. I'll do legs today. I haven't done legs since Sunday. Charlie Sheen, and that guy's rich, and he does whatever he wants, but that has consequences. D. Warman is away, looks like. Please be mindful. The mullet looks good. It's getting there. We'll be on that Jason Momoa level soon. Jason Momoa level. Pretty soon. I did leg day Sunday, right? I'm due for a leg day again. Is that enough for rest time? I don't know. When you're 40, you got to think about things like this. Otherwise, you injure yourself. Let's say hi to the chat, and then we'll jump into the stuff. Let's see. I see a penguin there in the live stream. Green Dragon is here. Griff, Julius can have an armor skin when Tristan gets nipples. Sure. Griff is here. Scott K. Let's see. Glenn Mavasso. Glenn, appreciate the Peach Monsters, my guy. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Juan Carlos Mendez, hello to all of you. Good to see my friend. Ebonk is here. What's up, Ebonk? What's up, Robert Crawley? Good to see you, Robert. Kevin Orman. John Parks is here. Hey, Charlie and all Dominion heroes. What's up? Yeah. That's what we got so far, I suppose. We do have the Emerald word of the day. Today's the last day. Whoops, where's my face? There I am. Today's the last day to enter into the January Sweepstakes. You got to type in the word !January, all lowercase. As I mentioned yesterday, we're probably going to do the drawing on Friday. Tomorrow is a late night stream. We do Thursday night live streams. And there's not as many people there, so it's less, I guess it's less exciting. Tanya with the $4 super chat. Tanya, thank you so much. Tanya's going to pay for my my Peach Monsters through the weekend. You guys know how I love my Ultra Peachy Keen. I like the taste of it on my lips. Oh, man. Tanya, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Guys, if you want to support the channel, all you got to do is watch. Just watch a video, 30 seconds or more of the first of a video. That's the best way to support a YouTuber. But if you really want to go above and beyond, you can do a super chat, yeah? Or you can join the YouTube Guild. There's a membership button next to the subscribe button. Whoa, lost my train of thought there for a second. Woo! You said my name like you were surprised I'm here. I try to be here always. John Parks, no, it's not that. It's just I guess the flow that I was in. I appreciate you being here. I know that people are here even though they don't always say hi. I know that there are a lot of people here even though. Oh, D. Warman has a tramp stamp. Oh, he read that, but he didn't hear me say it out loud. So, yeah, didn't hear me say that out loud. Let's get into the news today. Let's start with Hero Wars Facebook and web. We do have there's a live stream tomorrow for Champion Season. We'll discuss Champion Season in depth tomorrow, okay? We don't know if it's going to change from previous years, but Champion Season has been always a good value. If you do spend money on this game, it's been a good value to buy the golden ticket because of the Champions boxes at the end, as well as of course the grand prize, the Champion's Gift of Dominion. So, this live stream is tomorrow at 4 p.m. UTC. That's 2 hours before my live stream. Usually would be live, but it's, my live stream is later in the evening. So, I'll be there. It's 10 a.m. Central Time. It's 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'll be in there in live stream. I don't know what Daniel's planning on discussing or if it's even Daniel, but we are going to do a live stream, or they are going to do a live stream. They're going to give away some golden tickets. And how you participate is you find this post on Discord or on Facebook, and you go and you leave your account ID on their video. Make sure you go and do that. We will discuss Champion Season more in depth tomorrow. The 3-box gift of the day. Actually, I don't think I've clicked on that yet, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into that. And of course, Legacy of the Great Ones is live. It is a little bit of a double dip. Guys. Always nice to double dip events, especially when the event is a bad event. Like the Titan Brawl is. Clash of the Titans is a really, really low return on investment event, but Legacy of the Great Ones is a great event. You spend energy, you spend emeralds, you open artifact chests, you level up artifact. Some of those don't overlap. The ones that overlap are the, the spend energy and spend emeralds tasks overlap a little bit. So I should have been more mindful of that to you guys. I should have let you guys know that was coming. I feel like I did mention it, but here we are. And I keep getting this question asked of me, and I know that personally I was mistaken about this a day or two ago, but it is worth mentioning again. The Winter Island map, it does not look like the Winter Island map is going to update in February. It looks like we've got 34 days left in our current Winter Island map. All right, looks like we got 34 days left. Okay, so if you have moves, right? And you see there's a lot of stuff here that I haven't selected because I see them as low value items. I don't want to waste my moves on them. We don't really know if the moves are going to roll over for sure, but I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly confident that the Explorer's moves will roll over into the next map, whatever it ends up looking like, whenever it ends up happening in February, in March, or whenever. And, the items, all of these items can be found on my website. Of course, that is HeroWarsCentral.com. There is a Map 4 unlocks right here in the center. It's going to show you all of the items from Map 4, right? All of the items from Map 4. And we also, if you scroll down a little bit more here, we have Map 3 that shows you the island, the bottom half of the island, all of the items from the bottom half of the island. So personally, I'm just going to keep saving up moves, right? I've got a couple of days left, Wait, is this 10 hours? My subscription ends in 10 hours. So I've got 15 moves saved up, and I guess when a new map pops, I'll buy another subscription if I really want to. Yeah, but I don't have to. You don't have to. But Legacy of the Great Ones is a hero artifact event. This is the one where you do tasks to get resources to level up your heroes' artifacts. As per usual, the best things to buy from the Legacy of the Great Ones shop, the Flawless Artifact Chest is the best value. The Flawless Artifact Chest is the best value to purchase from the event shop, but it's weighted as though you still have heroes that need orange artifacts, or lower, I suppose. If you are a hero, or a player, I should say, that has most of their heroes at 100 or higher, then the red artifacts are obviously going to be more interesting for you to buy, even though it is less value. Makes sense, Jarface Killer. Says 4 maps per year, 1 every 3 months. Makes sense. Over on Hero Wars Alliance, Chapter 3, Mission 9. Big shout out to Brentis in the chat. He's way ahead of me. Shared this about 10 minutes ago. Thank you so much for that. We have the skin rotation, which we'll talk about in a second, and the hero of the month being Arachne, which we will talk about in a second as well. But the thing that I want to spend a couple of minutes first discussing on Hero Wars Alliance is this post right here. There's a lot to unpack, and big shout out to Iris for looking into her crystal ball and figuring out what is coming to Hero Wars Alliance soon. Obviously, the Lunar Skin event featuring Lilith, the Lilith Skin Plus, is going to be live here in just a little bit. And they will be accompanied by an event that has a shop focused on Lilith. That event probably, I don't know when it specifically, I don't know if it goes live tonight or tomorrow night, but when that event goes live, we'll dig into it. We'll take a look at the shops, Best Buys, all of that stuff. You can see a Talisman Keeper event right here. No information yet as to who is getting the talismans. There is a lot of chat about potentially Isaac being one of the talismans. Maybe this is a Way of Progress themed talisman event. There's a handful of Way of Progress heroes that don't have their talismans yet. I think that they're unrelated. I think that we're going to have a talisman event in the future, and there's also going to be a Way of Progress event featuring Isaac in the next little bit as well. Okay, I don't know that these two are related whatsoever. And then we have this right here, a Titan Skin Stone event. A lot of people are curious about whose hand this is. I personally think that it might be Brewster's hand. Brewster is the Darkness tank Titan. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Open image in new tab. Here we go. So the fingers do kind of line up. And if you take a look at the wrist right here, you see the wrist? I think this is too high up on the hand. The doll could be a separate event. Absolutely agree it could be a separate event. I don't know who this is. I think that this could be Brewster, but I don't think that it is. I think that the fingers match up. But there's, I just don't know. I don't know how. I'm not sure if it's. I feel like I would see more of the bracer on this side. Look at Angus. Look at Angus. Could be Angus. Oh, you know what? It is Angus. It is 100% Angus. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's Angus. Let me find a good picture of his hand if I can find one. Look at this. January 10th, 2018 is when Celeste was revealed. How about that? I'll just look at him in game. Yeah, I mean that bracer matches is a lot better. That does match it a lot better. That is Angus. Yeah, you're right. Glimavasa with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Hey, Charlie, any idea how to attack these new glyphs to 80? I run Bob 2, JJI, and Dead Team. We'll talk about that maybe in just a sec, Glenn. We'll talk about that in just a sec. I'll be honest with you, I'm really not sure 100%, but we will explore that in just a second. Let's finish this. Let's finish this thought right here. So yeah, this is definitely Angus. This is not Brewstar at all. This is Angus. So there were some concerns that the new Titan was being released, and new skins, and new talismans, and the glyph system, basically all within 10 days, right? Basically all within 10 days, 10 to 15 days. You know, we continually have this discussion about is Hero Wars Alliance moving too fast? Are they introducing stuff too fast? Yes, no, maybe. Subjective, hard to say. But those are 4, potentially 5 completely separate events. And by the way, romantic skins will be here in February, probably right after these events end. Probably as soon as these group of 4 to 5 events end, whatever the romantic skin event looks like for February 14th, 15th will very, very likely be the next event on Hero Wars Alliance. Yeah, very likely the next on Hero Wars Alliance. So, super chat question, guys. Appreciate Glenn Malvaso for supporting the channel. Thank you so much, Glenn. Keeping me in those Monster Energy drinks. If we take a look at your 3 teams in turn, first of all, you run the Kark line, Bob 2. Excuse me. Defense. Kark 2 is Nebula with... No, wait. It was Jorgen, right? Jorgen Faceless. Was that what it was? Jorgen Faceless? It's been so long since I've talked about Bob 1, Bob 2, and all of that. And then, of course, Martha is the 5th hero here. Yeah. Martha. Where are you, Martha? There you are. So we have tank, warrior, control. What is faceless? What is faceless? And then healer. Just going to faceless right here. Yeah. Control hero. So you have 2 control heroes. No support heroes here. No support heroes at all. Just looking at this team in particular, I do feel like putting 1 point into control is pretty massive. I feel like 1 point into control is pretty massive just to get the 30% slow. All right. The damage reduction on physical attacks for the enemy team, I think you can give or take that. I don't think that that's super important. I think it's really going to be subjective based on the team that you're going up against. What I am worried about, though, Glenn Malvasso and others that are paying attention, I am worried about the support tree. I really am worried about the support tree. There are a lot of support heroes in this game, and a lot of people level up support heroes. Just take a look at that list. Just take a look at that list right there. Notably missing is any of the heroes from the Wave Progress line, as well as, you know, Bob 2 that we just suggested here. But the amount of support heroes that people use in this game right now, they well, I guess Nebula. Nebula can be used kind of alternatively with the Kark line. Anyway, the support line is going to reduce the effectiveness of armor and magic defense of the enemy team by quite a bit, and very quickly. Fast, quick, and in a hurry. I'm scared about the support tree. So, we found out that the tank can boost himself. The tank can boost himself. And I think that that's kind of important. All right? Something that everybody has is a tank. One of the leveling strategies from day 1 of Hero Wars has been to level up your tank until he doesn't die anymore, right? That is one of the strategies. Do you use a tank? Yes, no. Is your tank dying before everybody else? Yes, level up your tank. Is your tank dying before everybody else? No, level up other heroes, right? That's kind of the strategy that I take. So I like 1 point into control, and then maybe a couple points into tank, and then into your preferred damage dealer. The warrior tree only has 1 hero of your choice here, right? I'm not sure what other teams you're using in your undead line, Glenn. I'm not sure what other heroes you're using, but there's only Kark here. So maybe warrior isn't that exciting. Maybe not. There are a lot of marksmen though, right? You have Isaac here. You know, I'm not sure if you're using Astrid and Lucas or Ginger, or maybe you're using somebody completely different in your Wave Progress team. But the marksman tree could be good. Although I think marksman overalls are really low impact. Yeah, I think it's a really low impact of all of them. Matter of fact, I think the damage dealing classes, all 3 of them, Mage, Marksman, and Warrior, are potentially the lowest impact of all of the glyphs. But again, we are super early in these new glyphs hero class system thing. And nobody really, aside from really, you know, high baller whales, has unlocked high tiers in any of this, right? And even then, you can only go so far with what's been available to us so far, right? Glyphs, Morgan, Iris, Phobos, and Nebula. Okay. So Control, Judge, Phobos, right? Support, Morgan. Morgan's a healer, isn't she? Morgan is a healer. Yeah, I don't know. I think if it were me, and I'll tell you what I'm doing, is I'm putting 1 point into control, and I use a little bit of supports, but I use a lot of mages. So because of a lot of the heroes that I use are mages, I'm actually pretty happy about that, because I don't really feel like the mage tree has really high impact until you have a ton into it. So I think that while if I wanted to focus on mage and get really high really fast, it could be super beneficial, considering that I'm using a lot of mages on my first line team on my Hero Wars Alliance account. That'd be the direction that I would go. Yeah, Morgan is a healer on Hero Wars Alliance. So Glenn, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much for asking that question. I'll be honest, I feel like it's really super early. Zul says control, then tank, then support. Marksman, warrior, mage, healer is his thought. Yeah, I'm very similar in there. I think I think that Mage might end up being a little stronger than we think, but everything that we've seen so far with Mage has been super, super low end, super poor. Even though on paper it looks ridiculous. On paper it just looks ridiculous that they're gaining their energy so fast. So, yeah, I'm starting with support, tank, and healer since almost every team will have those 3 classes. Glow in the dark. That's a great point. Basically, every team will have a tank, a healer, and a support of some kind. That's a great point. Glenn, I hope I answered your question to satisfaction. But I feel like this is a very big question that we will continue to answer forever. Well, Zol, he gave us his list, so you know your row kind of supports his teams as well. Kind of supports his teams as well. Now, yeah. Glenn, happy to talk with you more about it offline. It's a big question. I don't think there's a right answer yet. Now, the hero of the month for Hero Wars Alliance has been revealed. We don't know what it is for Facebook and web yet, but we can talk about it on Alliance. It is Arachne. Where are you, Arachne? The #1 stunner, I sometimes call her. There we go. Now, question always is going to be, is Arachne a good hero of the month? And I think yes, but also no. And I'll tell you why. The main way to get Arachne soul stones is from the heroic chest, though it feels like you can get her soul stones from someplace else, maybe the Guild War merchants. Am I losing my mind? Can't you get Arachne soul stones from someplace else? For web, it's Isaac. Oh, it's already released? Fat Tony? Okay. Guild War shops. She is in the Guild War. Why isn't she in the Guild War on... Interesting. Okay, so I like Arachne as the hero of the month for Hero Wars Mobile. I do... But I don't at the same time. And the reason why I don't is because a little known promotion at the very beginning, at the very, very, very beginning of your Hero Wars account, once you beat the boss of Chapter 1, once you got finished with Chapter 1 and unlocked Chapter 2, for 12 hours, every mission you completed, you got an Arachne Soulstone. Okay? Whether you spent money or not, though if you did spend money and got a bunch of energy and dumped it all into missions right then, the idea behind Arachne being unlocked as a bonus mission reward once you finish the first boss is to get you to keep playing. Like, oh, you've been playing so far, you're about to quit for the day because you've hit a milestone. Boom, here is a nice little promotion, Arachne. The problem is, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, Arachne was garbage. In fact, I called her, what did I call her? Noob Trap. I called Arachne a Noob Trap. Now, Arachne's fantastic. On all versions of the game, Arachne's great. She's very, very useful. If you took advantage of that, little promotion, and you could only take advantage of it for the first 12 hours as soon as you started the game, again, Chapter 2, Mission 1, then you don't need Arachne Soulstones. But if you didn't take advantage of that, there is no other easy way to get Arachne Soulstones right now. There just isn't. The only way to get her Soulstones is from the Heroic Chest, from Way of Progress events, which we do have one around the corner. Kind of frustrating that we're going to have a Way of Progress doll event with Arachne being the Hero of the Month, but I guess it is what it is. Excuse me. The hero is a good hero to have, but I think, and I've echoed this many, many times, I think the Hero of the Month should only be the newest 6 heroes. Only the newest 6 heroes. Right? Whoever those 6 heroes are, and I don't even know if they're all even in here yet. Oh, this is the, I forgot, this is different from Facebook and web. So like Kayla and Aiden, Octavia, Cascade. You know, the newest 6 heroes. I think the newest 6 heroes should be rotated through. But since she's not in a shop, it's okay. It could be worse. It could be worse. Instead they freeze. Yep. Open the soul shop. Yep, I use it for the soul shop. Now, somebody said that the hero of the month on Hero Wars Facebook and web is Isaac. I've not seen that officially posted anywhere. That doesn't mean it's not going to be. That doesn't mean it's not going to be. But hero of the month on Facebook and web, again, it doesn't really matter so much. You can get Isaac Soulstones from the hero chests, and you've been able to get him from the hero chests for a long time now, right? There he is. You can easily get 50 Isaac Soulstones every single month. Again, you should have the hero of the month be the newest heroes. The newest heroes, let's see, Polaris, Julius, Mushy and Shroom, Kayla, Aiden. You can dip into Amira, Iris there a little bit, but Polaris, Julius, Mushy Shroom, Kayla, and Aiden. Those are 5, and then, you know, whatever. The five most recent heroes should be the hero of the month. They should be. It should be that way. All right. I think it's a huge missed opportunity and goodwill to your players. It's a low effort thing, artificially inflating their value, and they're not even that good sometimes. It's February in New Zealand. Ah, okay. Only Solaris Soulstones can make me be a bit more happy. There's an emote in the way. I can't see it. Arachne's in the Guild Wars shop on web, but not on mobile. John Parks. Not on mobile. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it. Continuing with the discussion of the news, though. We know that the Lunar Skin event is imminent. We know it is because this is happening, right? The David on Facebook, you got to be watching on YouTube to enter into the sweepstakes. You got to be watching on YouTube. Got to be watching on YouTube. Starting on February 1st, Outland Chest will have the following skins as prizes. Let's see. Cybernetic skins for Octavia, Zisha, and Yasmin will be rotating into the Outland Chest as a grand prize. Solar skins for Kayla, Aiden, and Heidi will rotate out of the Outland Chest, and you can purchase those with skin stones and skin certificates, as well as actual dollars. The Dark Depths skin for Alvanor will be added to the Heroic Chest as a grand prize. And, of course, the reason for this is because the Lunar Skin event should start in the next couple of days. Tonight or tomorrow, right? Tonight or tomorrow. Lilith is getting the Skin Plus. It's a Lilith-focused shop. Yeah, what more can you say? If you want a breakdown of the skin discussion, I put out a video yesterday. Corvus and Ziri. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Most of the new Hero Soul Stones will be added to the Soul Chests on web. Blank, yep, I agree. I agree. Yeah, hero acquisition on web is way easier. Way more better, as I like to say. Way more better. Way more better than on mobile. Way more better. Yeah. So we do have some data mine information from Load Runner today. Over on Facebook and web, I know that we briefly discussed this already, but here are all of the rewards for the champion season. Level 1 all the way through level 71. It does not look as though the rewards have changed since the last time we had this event. I will create a blog post. There will be a blog post with this information all together. Let's see. Here are the first 12 days worth of quests. including the Golden Pass 4th daily quest, first 12 days. Here's days 13 through 24. And then finally, the last couple of days, 25 through 28, will be all included there. Now, what we know is going to happen during this live stream tomorrow with Hero Wars community managers. What's happening here? Why is this not loading? There we go. What we know is happening with this is they're going to be giving away 10 golden tickets. If there is any other things announced, any other conversations about anything having to do with the champion season or the future of Hero Wars Dominion era, any frequently asked questions, anything, I will add them to the blog post discussing champion season. I will absolutely do that, okay? But if there is nothing that changes, which we assume that they're always going to change something small here and there, we've got this fun little calculator here from Hero Wars Guide, who is here in the chat. Hero Wars Guide, herowars-guide.web is the website. I think I've got it linked in the description box down below. Champion season right here. Okay. Nice little calculator to determine the value of champion season. Okay, so what you can do, how you use this calculator. How you use this calculator is you go up here into the top and you change your VIP level to whatever your VIP level is. Mine is VIP 15, you might be VIP 10, you might be VIP 3. Change it to whatever your VIP level is, okay? Then the dollar value of the golden ticket is $45, right? And during a ×4 emerald sale, you can get 57,420 emeralds. 57,420 emeralds for $45 during a ×4 emerald sale. If it's a ×5 emerald sale, you can click this little percentage markup right here and adjust it up if you really want to. But that is the value of $45 for a VIP 15 person. Now, again, thanks to Hero Wars Guide, put together the math for all of the items, including the red Gift of Dominion, right? And one tier of champion box. The emerald value of all of these items, if you complete 100% of the tasks in order to get fully ranked up, is valued at 217,322 emeralds. So the question is, $45, is the champion season golden ticket a good value? Yes. There's another question. Should you buy it? That's up to you. That's up to you. Do you spend money on this game? Yes, no? If it's no, then you're done. If yes, then you have to decide between spending $45 on this versus $45 for something else. And if you really want to get down into the nitty-gritty of it, just look through all of the rewards here. And if anything jumps out at you that you do need or don't need, then that will help you make the decision, right? The Gift of Dominion is worth like 40 to 50,000 emeralds just by itself. But you might have all of your heroes already at red 3, and you might not need that, right? There's a lot of red artifacts in here, guys. A lot. Boom, 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 boom. I'm excited about it. Lamort's cards, some orange and red equipment item boxes in here. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. I will be buying the golden ticket, and if you are a member of a guild, you should consider buying golden tickets for your guildmates. If you buy a golden ticket for your guildmate, it is a 30% off? 30% off, right? So somebody buys the golden ticket in your guild, and then you do a guild gift buying chain for everybody else to save even more money, right? You can always delay the golden ticket purchase until the end of the season to decide if it's worth it. Absolutely. Mr. No 1911 says champion season is by far the best season of all. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So it says, by the way, Charlie, do you still need all max values of all heroes and titans in Hero Wars Alliance? It's available online. Hero Wars Alliance, Zol, Tim's got the spreadsheet up to date for me. I'm good there. If you had to choose between season or map, what would you pick? The map. The map. Because for the most part, the patterns and the flags are not available in seasons. And all of the items that are available in seasons, you can get elsewhere. Like, I can get all of these items anywhere else in the game, but patterns and flags are really only on the map. Or during special events or whatever. Yeah, Juan Carlos says that's what we do in our guild to save money. Yeah, it's a good value, but again, guys, it only is a good value if you spend money on this game, right? And I'm not going to get into the nuances of how much you should spend and how much other people spend and how much you need to spend in order to keep up, but not too much. And yeah, seasonal tasks are opportunity for any level 40 plus player. Normally, a player should reach champion chapter 7, which could be regarded as the hardest task. Okay. Guibo, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name there, says buying the ticket late, you lose some quests. You actually do not. If you are aware of the quests, and this is why I make this blog post, guys, the 4th quest on every day, level up a warrior's hero skin 2 times. The 4th quest is the golden ticket quest, which you can do even if you don't have the golden ticket unlocked. You can do the quest. And then if you buy the golden ticket in 2 weeks or in 3 weeks, you get all of those extra quest rewards retroactively added in as experience. Yep. So, do them. Hey Charlie, do you see where I said to get Arachne in game? Yes, on the Guild Wars, Guild Wars Merchant. Guild Wars Merchant. Yeah. All right, so let's do some miscellaneous gameplay. Let's just chat with the chat. Answer some questions. Getting to level 130 takes so long in Hero Wars, especially when you don't use the money. Yeah, it takes a long time. Takes a long time. Do a little gameplay. I've already finished basically everything today already, though, so I don't really have much else to do. I didn't know about the deal. Yep. Sure enough, a lot of people don't, and that's why I actually make the blog post instead of just sharing it here or sharing it as a whatever, so people have a reference to go look at. So that there's a reference to go look at. Yeah. Anyone know when will the change take place about the heroes being available? They said sometime in March. Carlos, it says they're expected in February. But no set date. No set date. I wanted to buy the season pass until 5 days before it ended, and I still got to level 76, only doing 1 G. Oh, so nice. Nice. Yeah, Herbal, I think free-to-play players can get all the way to the end without any issue. It's just there's not as much rewards on that side. Yeah. What the first glyph for Iris? Armor penetration. Unless you're talking about mobile. Or you're talking about mobile, armor, maybe? Armor? Hard to say. Essence or artifact for Isaac when maxing red. I mean, I wouldn't max out Isaac, James. I'm getting I'll tell you what I'm doing with my Isaac. I'm getting my Isaac to 118 artifact weapon and then leaving the rest at 100. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah. Is it wise to max out all of Isaac's red artifacts? No, I don't think it is, Nemesis. I hear a lot of data going both ways, but the vast majority of people that do high damage numbers versus Osh don't have Isaac's artifacts maxed. So then that brings in the question of, you know, do you need to max them? If you don't have to, why waste the effort? Why waste the essences, the metals, and the scrolls? Why waste the effort? No. Just get him to where he's doing the max damage possible for a team versus Osh, and leave him. Did you already talk about this version of Legacy of the Great Ones? Dancing, yeah. I mean, we've talked about it a bunch. I'll probably share a video discussing Legacy of the Great Ones, but the long and the short of it, dancing is the best value is the orange artifact chests, unless you have most of your heroes at 100 already, and then it's the red ones. If you max out Isaac, the Cornelius combo will not work ever. Yep, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. Gear, no. They're not really important. They're not. Titan skins. They're not really important. Got a lot of people watching today. Got over 270 people active today. Of those 270 people, 216 have entered. Guys, if you want to enter into today's live stream drawing, you have to type in !January. !January. If they give us a 170 plus, maximize Isaac is justified. 100% agree. 100% agree. With Isaac had penetration weapon on Hero Wars, like, yeah. Yep. There we go. We're getting it up. Depends on what version of the game. Titan skins are pretty important on mobile for everyone. I think there's an infinite amount of permutations between maxed and not that are still effective. Is all I see your post. Is it worth holding on to the chest for a later event? Is it good to open them now for Legacy of the chests? Artifact chests? Dancing, yeah, the major event that requires you to open artifact chests is the New Year's Day event. So we won't be going up against that New Year's Day event until, January 2025. Aside from that, Legacy of the Great Ones is the only artifact chest event that I'm familiar with on Facebook and the web. Okay, we have 237 people entered. The way this works, guys, is we're going to draw a name at random. You're going to have 1 minute. You're going to have 1 minute to respond. Old Joss. Congratulations, Old Joss. There we go. Let me know what version of the game, Griff, forever a loser. Let me know what version of the game that you play. If Old Joss doesn't speak up in the next 45 seconds or so, we're gonna draw another name. Oh, there they are. There they are. You know what? Let's draw 3 more names. Let's get to an even 30. Joss, tell me what version of the game you're on, and I need to know what version of the game you're on, and I need you to message me. Dwarf, type in !January. You got to message me on Facebook or Discord or email so that I get access to your web player. Nice. I would like to have your account ID as well. Let's get to an even 30 though. Let's get to an even 30. So then Friday we're going to draw 2 names. We're going to draw 2 names on Friday's live stream, and those 2 names will each get 100 USD, $100. And then you can use that to buy whatever you want. I prefer it if you bought emeralds, because that is the point of this sweepstakes. Excuse me. Yeah, let's do an even 30. You do not have to be present to win on Friday. You do not have to be present to win on Friday. But I do need a way to get a hold of you. So email me or send me a message on Discord or send me a message on Facebook Messenger. Not me personally, but my account, right? Joseph Chu, congratulations. Web member. Yeah, congrats, Joseph. Web. Joseph, message me on Discord just to ping me one more time. Congratulations. And let's see. ESC. ESC is the 29th winner. Web favoritism indeed. There you are. What version of the game do you play on, ESC? Even the escape wins. How would you know who is who? I have my ways. We verify on the back end. Mobile player, nice. Nice. Yeah, we verify using YouTube comments, so don't worry, guys. We have ways to verify. We have ways to verify. Nightbot, give me some love. Tauzil, congratulations, Tauzil. You guys just don't know. There you are. Tauzil's here. Guys, the good news is we're going to do this again in February. Another web player. How about that? We're going to do this again in February, guys. We're going to do another giveaway in February. Maybe we'll give away 300,000 emeralds in February. We'll see how it goes. But only 29 days. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm just saying we'll see how it goes. That's all I'm saying. We'll see how it goes. Whoops. Clicked on the wrong button there. Is that, let's see. Let me check here. Let me check here. Congratulations to our 4 winners today. Good stuff. Good stuff. Have I missed anything? Skin rotation, hero of the month, mobile event teas, then champion season golden to get worth it. I think we got everything. All of the leaked information has been shared. Looks like I just got an email. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you for emailing me. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. The lunar skins are tonight on mobile. I think they are tonight too. I think they are tonight too. Yeah. Guys, one last thing. One last thing before we shove off for the day. If anybody wants to play World of Warcraft with me or otherwise, phase 2 of this brand new what if situation of World of Warcraft Season of Discovery is happening in about 5 days. And they're gonna give everybody from level 1 to 25 a 50% XP boost. So if you've ever thought about trying it or coming back to it, Tauzil, if you want to send it to me, I don't need your ID. I just kind of write them down. I just kind of write them down. How do I find you? You can just type in Hero Wars Central at Hero Wars Central. Type in at Hero Wars Central on my Discord and just message me. There we go. Nice. But yeah, you know, love to raid with some of you guys, group up for some dungeons or whatever. Just let me know. Just let me know. I'm done with playing other games in Hero Wars Alliance, not even for free emeralds, not enough time. Oh, no. I'm not going to pay anybody to play play World of Warcraft with me. I'm not going to pay anybody emeralds for that. No way, no how. Oh, man. Okay, guys, we are going to go ahead and wrap things up here. We're going to be back tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. 7:30 p.m. Central Time, that is 1:30 a.m. UTC Friday morning. We'll play some events. Play some new lunar skin. No, we won't, because we don't have max testing on mobile. Yeah. Almost time to spank Osh. Yep. Friday will be here before you know it. Congratulations to our 4 winners today. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. I look forward to seeing all of you back here tomorrow night and then again on Friday to finish up the week. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.